Hey, what's up, everyone? What's up? My name is Huguette, and I haven't posted a while. I've been kind of keeping to myself, but for those who know what I do, by day I work a regular job like everyone else to pay my bills, and then by night I actually bake. I have a little. Let me rephrase that. I don't have a little. I have a cookie business. And well, what I do is I specialize in cookies with less sugar. I make cookie cakes. I make a variety of different cookies. You can check me out. The name of the business is called Sweet Hugs. Okay, so the website is sweethugsny.com. So please check me out. So today I want to talk about letting go. Letting go, letting go, letting go. Um, I think you have to sometimes let go of things that no longer serve you. The thing I struggle with the most is not so much negative self talk, but just it is negative self talk. It's always thinking the worst while hoping for the best. It's thinking that, you're comparing yourself to other people when the only person you should be competing with is you and becoming a better version of you each and every day. No one's perfect. I'm not perfect. And I think everyone has a voice. So there are things that I know that I need to work on, like the simple fact of me not looking directly at the camera when I speak. I know I got to work on that. I got to get more comfortable being on camera, because I know there's certain things that I say that may be able to help, other individuals. Okay, so from time to time, you might see me look away. Just I'm gonna continue to practice looking at the camera, having a conversation with the person that's listening to this here video. So letting go of negative self-talk, letting go of just being pessimistic, letting go of worrying about what other people think about you, because you're not living for other people, you're living for yourself. You're not living for your family, you're not living for your friends, you're not living for your coworkers, you're living for yourself. And as long as you are happy with what you're doing for your family, I mean, for your family and for your health and, for your future, and who do you have to answer to? Like, I mean, yeah, there's certain things that we must do as adults, but at the end of the day, I gotta let that go. I have to let that go. I don't know about other people, but I know I'm consciously working on not allowing other people's opinions to have an effect on me. Um, yeah, I'm doing this. I would like to get more active on social media, not only just for my business. Shameless plug. It's called Sweet Hugs, by the way, but just for the simple fact of I know that certain things I've gone through in the past. I mean, listen, I've lost everything with Hurricane Sandy. And at this big old age of over 50, we're not going to tell you the exact number, but for those who know, they know my age. I said, you know what? I'm going to start a cookie business. And what I did, I started a cookie business. So, who would have thought? Like, I'm working a full time job and I'm starting a cookie business. And there are times when I feel like, oh my gosh, like, what the hell did I just get into? I've always had a passion for baking. I mean, I used to bake for a couple of restaurants in Brooklyn. I baked for like people that had bridal showers and birthday parties. Baking has always been my thing, right? And I've always put it in the back burner, then I'll come back to it. Put it in the back burner, then come back to it. So it's always something that's just tugging away at me, saying that, look, do this. This is for you. You got to do this. You got to do this. So finally, in 2025, I decided to just go all in. Well, not all in, because I am still working full time, but I set up an LLC called Sweet Hugs. Shameless plug again. But I say that to say, it isn't easy. It isn't easy having a small business and then having a full-time job, I can't say that I'm 100% all in, but when I do things, I want to put my all into it. So even like yesterday, I've been procrastinating on making these orders. So I wanted to have like three price points, to have like different three products to sell for Valentine's Day. And I'm like, okay, I had the idea in my head. I know exactly how I wanted it to be executed, but did it come out exactly the way I wanted it to? No, it did not. And I was beating myself up because, listen, not to say I had all the time in the world, but I kept on putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. I prepped. I had all my ingredients purchased, and mind you, certain things are not cheap, and people have to realize the effort that goes into, preparing certain things and buying certain products. It's not just one, two, three. Some people may make it look that easy, but it's a process. So I say that to say I had a vision in my head. Did it come out exactly how I wanted it to come out? No, not really. Was I beating myself up? 100%. 100%. But tomorrow's another day. What I had envisioned didn't quite come out the way I wanted it to come out, but it just taught me a lesson to not procrastinate for next time around. So I know that next time, nah, no more excuses. You have to do what you say you're going to do, and just do it 100% and not worry about who cares what they say, or and stop comparing yourself. I really have to work on that. I'm going to stop comparing myself. So I'm going to see if I could show you a picture of the finished product. So it's a 12-inch cookie cake, and then I made another little package with 3 shareable cookies, and then I had another package with 6 shareable cookies. So I wanted to package them with the theme of Valentine's Day, but next year we're gonna do better. We're gonna do better. But on a brighter note, I did receive a call from an organization, and they wanted me to participate in being a vendor and speaking in front of public, political officials somewhere. I'm not going to put too much out there because I feel like certain things you really have to just do it and not put it out there for everyone to know. But they had a chance to sample my cookies before, and they asked me to join something else that they're doing in the future, which is this, it's going to be a paid event. And I'm looking forward to it. So having, I beat myself up because the vision that I had for the projects that I wanted to put out for Valentine's Day didn't quite come out the way I wanted them to. And I wish I had the time with balancing work and having your own business. Again, it's not easy, but I'm not making excuses. This is what I wanted, and I want to make this work. It's a one-woman show. Every now and then I may have people that can assist me, but I'm very passionate about what I put out because it's a representation of me. So if I put something out, I want it to represent me, and it's in the best way possible. So with what I made, I wasn't able to put it out for Valentine's Day because it's almost around the corner, but it just taught me just keep going, no more negative self-talk, and just have a voice, have an opinion, and don't worry so much what other people think about you, because you should be working towards becoming a better version of yourself, and you shouldn't compare yourself to others. And that's about it. All right, so if I have the picture, I'm able to put it up, you'll see. We look and we don't judge, okay? And again, shameless plug, Sweet Hugs NY. And that's it. All right, then. Bye.